Hello and welcome to Football Fanatics. I'm your host Vincent, and today we're going over Trey Lance's first NFL start. Let's jump straight into it. Now, here we have a pressure on the top side of the screen. Now, the right tackle and right guard need to have a long set to get to these two outside rushers. They'll be unable to do that, and Lance will step up and be able to take off. The edge rusher step up, take off, get your 10 yards-ish, 11, 12, 13. And it's really good to see him right off the gate be able to escape the pocket and extend this play. Step up there. That play was dead from the beginning, good pressure, but he's able to escape through and find the hole in the defense, which was himself. Here, that free edge rusher comes in. Good job dropping the shoulder to prevent that hand from catching on him. Get upfield, get the first down, keep the chains moving. Here we got Kyle Juszczyk coming across the field. He'll get that little dump pass into the flats. Play fake, look at the first read, not there. Has the pass protection that play. Get you 14 yards again, 15, somewhere in there. Really good to see him early on making good decisions. Here, we're going to run a quarterback draw. Nothing there, just kind of a tough play. They were kind of expecting the quarterback run there, so it's going to be hard to find. Here, 2nd and 10, gets the drop. Now, here he has this big throwing, or big rushing lane, and that receiver who started on the bottom is on a post. Now, I would step up through that lane, give a pump fake, take what you can, get 8, 9 yards, slide, bring it to 3rd and 2. He fires through. Now, instead of setting his feet there and throwing, he throws on the run, which makes it a much more difficult throw. And that's why I would just pump fake it, pull it down. You're going to get 7 yards pretty much guaranteed before you even have a defender there. Then you can either slide or, try and make the man miss. Here he throws it, overthrown straight to the defender there. Easy interception, good safety play there. It's just going to be tough when you have on the move. You can't turn around and get your shoulders square with the target, so always tough there, but I'd like to see him just take that himself. So here, he's going to get this post, and then he'll try and throw it there, but tipped at the line. Again, from the slot receiver, gets that post. He has that clear window throw, easy completion, yet defensive line just jumps up and tips it. And maybe that's something where he needs to learn to throw a little bit more of an arc on the ball, but unfortunate on first down that he's unable to come up with the ball over. They ruled it a turnover there. It was clearly a tip. They called it back. Don't know why the refs missed that one, but here you have a swing pass to this running back in the flats, and then Simmons will go and make an incredible play on it. Little dump, screen type thing. Simmons forces it back inside, gets you 10 yards though. Simmons there prevented a huge play because of the running back there. Michelle probably, I believe, gets outside of Simmons. It's going to be a huge play. Here, just another run with Lance. Gets you 5 yards or so. Brings up 4th down. Now, 4th down and 2, I would try some sort of either route on the top, like a slant or something, maybe some sort of slant post up top. If you like that matchup. If not, you could run some sort of concept with the tight end and there are 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Here, they're going to try a power run to the right, which just doesn't make a ton of sense for me. just because of the defensive alignment. They're really have that shaded. Because you get this use check, and that brings more defenders into the party because the defender for use check and the entire defense is shifting right. They're going to try and take it right. And really just nothing there. Ended up not getting it. Would have preferred a throw there and then tell Lance, hey, it's 4th and 2. If they give you a rushing lane, take that rushing lane. But I don't know. You do have an athletic quarterback. I guess they were just trying to trust him. So here, first down, get the snap. Now, the pocket has collapsed and there's no real pocket left, so we can't look at these routes developing down the field. Here, though, the right tackle does a good job at least sealing that end in, allowing him to escape out to the right, fake that little dump over, get blocks, get you a first down. Really nice to see him, especially there when your end is like that, your feet are in the end zone. Not panic, just roll out, get what you can, end up getting a first down, keep the pump fake there to hold the defense in pass protect or in pass coverage. Nice, good veteran play, it seemed like. So here we have another one of these throwing lanes, play action. Now here this lane is developing like just beyond the left tackle there. And he's going to see this and really drive through it and throw this post to the bottom of the screen. But I don't know why he drives so much, because watch how much he drives here. He drives through and then ends up finding that post as he's coming back. But if he just kind of shifts and keeps hitching towards that hole, it's going to make it a lot easier of a throw. I'm guessing it's just so that way he can take off and run. But if you do that, I'd just take off and run and not like do a hitch, decide you're going to run, and then take off rather than see him take off and then try and pull up and throw at the last second. But anyway, good throw. Gets you good yardage. Gets you a new first down. Good. That ball wobbled a bit, and I'm guessing that's just because he wasn't square, as we talked about him taking off. But anyway, here you got a slant on the bottom of the screen to Emmanuel Sanders, who he just drops it, and if you watch this ball is placed in a perfect spot right out in front of Emmanuel Sanders so he can go catch it like against himself. Just dropped it, like not even behind the receiver or anything. Don't understand that. Emmanuel normally does such a good job at hauling in those balls that it's tough to see him drop one like that. So here we get a good run. Now he takes that step back to fake this pass concept, and I don't know what these receivers are running, didn't check, but that little hitch there will hold these defensive ends from crashing in and allow him to take off up the field much more easily than if he just took it and ran. So here you get a hook to Brandon Ayuk, if I remember right, on top. And look at when he's throwing this ball. That hook is kept coming, like he's just breaking. The ball is already coming out of the hand, and that makes it tough because the ball's coming out and placed on the back shoulder. You just can't defend that if you're a cornerback in the league today. If Lance makes a throw like that, it's just over. Here, a nice zone read. Get that defender to bite, come on the outside, get you 7 yards, bring up 2nd and 3. Advancing to 1st and goal here. Now, here you have another drop pass by Samuel. This time it is a little behind him on the screen. You'd like to see the ball more on like the 7-yard line rather than the 8, so it's in front of him. He can catch it and try and find this lane. Oklahoma drill versus that defender for the touchdown. But instead, the ball's dropped. They ruled it a fumble, overturned it later. But just unfortunate. You want to see Lance throw the ball a little bit more in front of the dude, but still a drop by Samuel. Here Lance will run. Nothing too much to talk about with these run plays. Hard to tell from the angle we're given. Get it down to 3rd and 2. And on 3rd and 2, we're going to get this play action. He's looking for some sort of concept to break out over that left side that just never happens. I don't know who, like what tight end on the line just never got open or anything. But he was clearly waiting for something to that back left corner of the end zone, maybe front left pylon, that just never developed for him. Now, here, he does see this pressure come, roll out a bit, and then try and throw this one-on-one ball. But he's smart, keeps it safe, makes sure it's at least incomplete, if not caught. Bring up 4th and 2. And here on 4th and 2, they'll go to a play action rollout right. Now, I don't understand why they didn't play action to the right and then roll out to the left. Kyle Shanahan loves those types of plays. Here they'll play action right and roll out to the right, and then he'll try and take it himself. And that didn't go out so well. Simmons there, right, decides at the very last second he can to come out and dive for it. Ends up getting hurt on the play, came back later in the game, but as we see here, get that play action. He decides to take off and run and just barely doesn't get in. You even see Juszczyk there signaling touchdown as Simmons would go out of the game there temporarily. Glad to see him come back, but one of those, you're an inch short and it just burns to not get any points out of that drive. So here, little quarterback play action turns into a run here. Maybe even a zone read. Nothing there. Don't know if that was an intentional zone read or just a play where he had to turn it into a zone read. But here, Juszczyk coming across the field. They'll snap this ball, look down the field at this concept, not like it. Pressure coming, get it to Juszczyk. Gets you maybe a yard there. Tough when you don't have much. Now that brings you to 3rd and 11. And now, Sanu here gonna get a post route and just drops this ball. Like, post there, perfect, like in the hands of Mohamed Sanu, just didn't pull it in, and that's the 2nd drop. Like, and 3rd if you want to count Sanders' screen pass, but that one is a little bit on Lance, but those first two, or those are 2 balls that it seems like for any other quarterback in the league is caught, and Lance just wasn't getting those breaks today. Unfortunate, brings up 4th and 11, have to punt. Here, you get good pocket sense. Again, pressure coming right there. He ducks out of it again, ducks out of it for a 3rd time, sees his guy, makes sure the throw is safe. Never really had time to look at that route development, and I never saw it because of the camera angle, but one of those, good to see him keeping that play alive. Just unfortunate that no one could get open when he finally got rolled out to the left. But here, they show this bizarre pressure here. Ends up coming, Juszczyk gets wide open in the flats, jumps the defender at the 1st down sticks, get you plenty of yards for the 1st down, and then they start getting into their penalties. From here on the rest of the game, the 49ers just kept on getting penalized and penalized, moving backwards, and they just couldn't get themselves out of a hole. Really unfortunate to see that, but now that they are in this long scenario, Lance will just run this ball, take it himself, get you some yards, make it 2nd and still long. If they didn't get called for the hold, it would be 2nd and a lot shorter, but because that'd be 2nd and 3 rather than 2nd and 13. You're just getting a screen to the bottom half of the screen, get you some more yards, bring up to 3rd and manageable. And that was really good quarterback play by Lance and the coordinator. Get you into a 3rd and 7, but now you got to get another penalty that backs you up to 3rd and 17. And combine that with the 2 drops, and they're trying to make sure Lance doesn't get anything. But here the tight end kind of in that slot receiver role on the bottom part of the screen will go up and hook. You get a little post route from that wide receiver just to the outside. Little hook there, catch it. Ends up getting you to essentially the 40 to a 4th and 5. Got a good spot there too, which was fortunate for you. And here you just get a nice route by Sanders. Get that out route, catch it, get down before the corners there, pick up a 1st down for you. That is a great play, good throw. Pressure was coming, he took a shot there, but love to see it. And here you're going to get another just absolutely dandy throw on another 1st and 20. Good read to get you some yards on 1st and 20, but again trying to kill this drive with penalties. Unable, you should be at 2nd and 6 here, but you're at 2nd and 16 because you have the holding. And that will lead us to this pressure where Watt, or not Watt, don't know who that is. Now, to escape this, he has to roll out to the hard right and escape the pocket that way. Here he tries to duck under, which is the wrong move. If he escapes, he can hit the slant or that wheel route, both wide open underneath that you see, or he can take it himself, just the wrong way, ends up getting sacked. Really unfortunate for him. And one of the few mistakes that I saw from him that game, but still a mistake that could have gotten them into a 3rd and manageable. Here you're at a 3rd and 21, and here again another pressure. Here he does get out of it, even though the pressure is more severe. Rolls out to the left, no one open, throws a jump ball, safe to the sideline, incomplete. 4th and 21, you have to punt that because of that was only 1 penalty. But 3 penalties on the drive forces it to stall out. You can't have that. Here, you're going to get a play action and then just roll out to the right, no one open, dump it. You have those 3 crossing routes, those 3 routes at the 3 different levels. As you saw, all 3 of them covered. Decided not to to risk it. You're only down 10. There's still 20 minutes left in the game. A pick here kind of ends it. Good decision. So here, 2nd and 25, because you were at 2nd and 10, or 1st and 10, or no, 1st and 15, excuse me. That brought up 2nd and 15. They must have run it, got another holding penalty, and that brings up 2nd and 25 because they still can't. And this receiver on the very bottom, that is, let's check, Brandon Ayuk. He's going to get this nice deep in. Nice ball there. Ends up outrunning this defense to the boundary. Gets you a 1st down, but that's a 25-yard play that just essentially negates 2 penalties. Good job, trust your guy. Ayuk gets the rebound position play, breaks a tackle, and then breaks out to the outside where he's out free in the open. Here, just another quarterback run. Get you some yards on 1st and 10. Thankfully, not 1st and 20 for once. End up running the ball again on 2nd down to get you a 1st. Here, just a play fake zone read. Nothing there. And that's just kind of the story for the rest of the game. Lance, they're fighting. Love to see the fight in him, but get you the touchdown, get the ball back. Now here, good anticipation throw or good speed out, excuse me. So, good anticipation, love to see it. But just kind of the story for the rest of the game. Ended up getting another tipped pass, some good pocket presence, but you really can't have that penalties, and that's really why Lance sucked. That and the tip balls at the line of scrimmage when he had, I think, 3 tips at the line of scrimmage, and that 4th and goal where it ended up being just shy. You convert those, and it's a completely different ball game. But that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.